Our next speaker is an empowered woman, a digital marketing and public relations expert with 20 years of working experience. A PR guru who has worked for politicians, radio stations, and major retail brands like Revlon. She gives her clients competitive advantages through innovative digital marketing and engaging public relations. She believes in the fundamentals of building and nurturing relationships. Virtualpreneurs, our next summit speaker, Tara Carino.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Tara. Thank you very much for giving us some time to really tinker on your mind.
No problem.
uh, and also, where are you based right now?
I am in Georgia, United States.
So how is COVID-19 in your area?
Well, in my area, it's pretty bad. You know, there's a lot of people who have been affected by it. We've actually closed down everything from schools to most businesses. And what I'm seeing is a lot of people panicking a lot because they can't really function. So the small businesses, the restaurants, the parks, and like the beaches, they've shut them all down. And most things are shut down.
With your business, how is your team coping to the impacts of COVID-19?
Well, see, because we are an online business as well as public relations, what we did is just pivot. Because now that people aren't out in the general public, we kind of moved over our strategy with our clients so that we can more focus mainly on just doing digital aspects of it.
Just to set perspective to things, I want people to understand first where you're coming from. So can you share to people what are the businesses you're in right now?
What I do is digital marketing. My company is called Pioneer Digital Marketing and PR, which stands for Public Relations. We're also a consulting group. We handle most of the everyday aspects of businesses, and when it comes to advertising, marketing, and public relations.
What's special about Tara is also a digital marketing expert for public figures and politicians. We did a very nice discussion earlier, so I will be uploading the same video in another podcast after this. But today, Tara, can you tell us, in your expert opinion, how is COVID-19 changing the way we're doing business right now?
Wow, see, there's a shift happening at this point where when you used to rely on brick and mortars to drive in business in a certain way, now again we can't do that. We're not supposed to be around each other. So the shift is going to e-commerce. It's going to online businesses. And unfortunately for a lot of smaller businesses, they got left behind in that way of thinking. The larger corporations, they already were on there, like the Amazons, like the Walmarts, they already have all that put into place because of that. But so the light side of it, the bright side is that now as a smaller business, we can gain the insight so this will never happen to us again. So we know that if we are brick and mortar, that we have to also have an online presence so this never happens again. I see that shifting the way that we do business in the future.
Tara, if I'm a brick and mortar business right now, as an expert, what are the things that you would suggest to me that I need to do right now?
You need to shift your thinking, and you need to look for your consumers and your client base online now, because they're not going to be out. They're not going to come into your store. So you're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to pivot.
How to pivot?
I'm sorry?
How to pivot?
In other words, I would focus more on the e-commerce side of my business. And you can still get your product in front of the people that you desire. They will still buy from you. You need to find them where they're at online and focus that way. Focus your entire goals on finding those people and doing it that way.
If I'm a brick and mortar business right now, what do you think are the things that I need to do for me just to survive this pandemic? Do you have any strategies?
Well, if you're one that's established for a while, then you already have cultivated a certain amount of clientele. I would make sure I reached out to those people, touch base with them, because they're going through the same thing you are, and you guys can find a way to support each other. So your clientele has other people, and those people have other people, so you could still grow your business within just the people you had before. Just cultivate the relationships you had before and try to grow those existing ones, knowing that people are here right now, and it's like, kind of like Christmas. Everybody's happy and everybody wants to support each other.
Mhm. That's a nice thing. Now, for other entrepreneurs out there, they're really stuck in their homes. They're brick and mortar own business owners, and now they're stuck in their homes. What do you think are the things that they need to do to be a bit productive?
I would spend my time kind of reevaluating my business and look for other avenues that might be able to generate income for me that aren't with the general public. Because not to keep repeating myself, but the web is so extensive in knowledge and people and outside resources. And this has never been a better time when people want to help so much. So you can literally go on there and find someone who is looking for your service and wants to barter with you, and you help them a quid pro quo, and you never know where it's going to go. So just spend your time and focusing on locating people who are like-minded, who are looking for the same stuff that you're looking for, because they're there. You just have to pay attention. You spend more time, online than you probably have ever before, because as a brick and mortar owner, you're probably in the store more so and didn't even bother with all this. So you just have to kind of pivot. You have to change the way that you look at the way that you've been selling and generating income.
Now, one thing that really interests me also is you mentioned earlier about programmatic IP. For brick and mortar business, how do you think they can use the technology that you have right now?
Oh, well, the same way that the politicians use it. So, for instance, most brick and mortar stores, what do? They get the little leaflets, the flyers, and
Oh,
they put them
yes.
inside the mailboxes, right? Well, that's what that is. It's the internet's way of delivering those flyers. So just look at it as direct mail for the internet. So instead of me putting the flyers in everybody's mailbox, I'm sending your videos, your ads, your whatever it is you want me to send to the people in the household. So it's the same concept, just
But
pivoting.
yeah, but the good thing of this is it's really focused to target audience. If they know how to target the right audience, right?
And see, and that's the biggest thing about it. Like, you're no longer wasting your money on passing out flyers to a bunch of people that don't even look at it, throw it away because it doesn't pertain to them. So yes, we are super targeted. You tell us the demographic you're looking for, who you're trying to reach, and we'll find the people who are looking for you and your product and make sure they get what the advertising they need from you.
Yeah, because I believe also one way that they can really retain their uh, following this time is really to create brand awareness. And if they're specifically targeting their audience instead of flyers, which cost them dollars, why not try programmatic IP?
That's right. That's right. There's so many, and then we also have where we can do keywords. So basically, keywords is if someone's typing in, let's say you're selling, socks. Someone's typing in socks, then we would target them and send them to your website. We'd send them to wherever you have your presence at, your Facebook, whatever it is, so that they can talk to you about the socks. So we can get super targeted. There's a lot of stuff that you could do.
So if you have any questions regarding this, how to create brand awareness, consideration, or one thing also that Stara is really good at is really establishing relationship even online, finding people, your target people. Contact Tara.
Yes, thank you very much.
You just click on the information below, because definitely we'll be leaving all the information about Tara so that Tara can connect with you and she can help you with all the information and details that you'll be needing. Tara, to all the local and small business owners out there who's listening to us right now, what's your message to them?
Don't give up. Troubles come to pass, not stay. And if you walk in one direction long enough, the sun will eventually shine. So just don't give up.
Thank you very much, Tara, and I hope your priceless tips and actionable strategies can help our small businesses survive through these hard times.
Thank you so much, Ruben. See you later. Bye.
Virtualpreneurs, live the great life.